Pilots, welcome back to Motion RC. You're here today with your pilot Ryan and Captain Mike as always. On the deck, we have the Freewing Rebel version 2 70mm sport jet. This thing is fantastic, very affordable to get into for anybody considering, maybe their first jet experience. It's a 4-cell power system. We run our 2500 Admiral and 3000 Admiral in here. Fits perfectly in the compartment for that. Let me show you real quick. It's going to be hard to see it with everything else going on. But there you go. There's really only one place for it unless you do carving. We've flown this with our 2500 and 3000 and find it just to fly perfectly that way. I did a 3600 in here just to say I could, and I would definitely not recommend it. It makes it a bit of a porker. But guys, check this out. Very affordable. And it comes with retracts and flaps installed. All the servos are installed. Very easy build. Just 1, 2, 3 screws for the wing. A couple more for the horizontal stab. And then the rudder, there are some more. Guys, this is a very fun jet. I'm going to set the timer for about 4 minutes. Pilots, let's do this. Pilots, Rebel V2 from Freewing, 4-cell jet, taken off with just a smidgen of flaps. This is a great jet for somebody who's got a short field and they don't want to have a rollout forever, and also they can get off in a hurry. 4-cell jet, 3000 Admirals and 2500s fit really good in here. Personally, I like the extra weight the 3000 gives me for a more predictable approach upon landing. Mike, how's it look?
Looks really nice.
It's just right, isn't it?
If I was in my Panavia, we're cruising along and we seen this particular aircraft, if it was real, I would be worried.
You'd think it was an F5?
I wouldn't know what it was, and I would be really worried.
It's the mix of everything.
And we would have a lock on that already.
I think it's a great sport jet, and anyone who's got some prior experience flying, sporty warbirds or other prop-driven sport planes will get along, I think, very nicely as choosing the Rebel as their first EDF experience. Not to mention, if you've already got a handful of 4-cell batteries laying around, you're already in the game. I set my timer for 4 minutes with the 3000s and come down just right, about 3.8 a cell. I like it, I really do. All right, Mike, let's slow it down and just go right over the runway with a flat pass. I'll stay on the outside for you, Mike. Not a bad idea for your first flights, to get an idea really how the slow flight's going to be and get a good gauge on your, look at that, on your landing approach and whatnot. My flap deflection is very minimal. I prefer to increase my lift and add a lot of drag. If you add a lot of drag, you got to stay in the power a little more. I'm trying to just savor the flight. Let's drop the gear on this one, see what we get. You want to stay in the power on these landings. Very nice. You'll find on your landings, if you go with the dead stick method, you're more than likely going to bounce it. This really wants that positive input on the throttle to stick it, make a nice landing out of it. My timer's going off. I'm going to hope this is a good one. I'm taking it. You know, if you bleed off too much speed too fast, just get back in the throttle, put the nose down, just stick with it. Pilot's Rebel V2 from Freewing, available at Motion RC. Sweet little 4-cell jet. Retracts and flaps come installed. It's a complete screw assembly with the exception of the tail cone and the nose cone. Pilots, this is a nice sized little sport jet. Get yours at Motion RC. As always, thanks for tuning in. This is your pilot Ryan, Captain Mike as always. Check us out on Facebook. Of course, visit the website to find out specs and information on this. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and fly safe, guys. Thanks a lot. See you next time.